Tua Nation, it is your girl Tua, and welcome back to another money talk. In today's video, we're going to be talking about some of the factors to consider when choosing a savings account. Now, before we dive into this video, y'all already know that this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only and does not constitute as financial advice. So let's dive right into this video. So, factors to consider when choosing a savings account. First of all, and most importantly, you need to have a goal. I said this in my previous video about savings, and I'm saying it again now. You need to have a goal attached to your saving. So you need to have a savings goal, and that's going to help you choose the account that is best for that goal. Another important factor is accessibility. Depending on the type of goal you have, you need to be able to access that account. For example, if you are saving for day-to-day or everyday emergencies, you cannot keep that money in a 32 days account because you can't easily access it. So it's always best, like for me, what works for me is that I have a savings account that is tied to my checking account, so it makes it so much easier to move funds between the two accounts should an emergency strike. So that's another thing you have to consider. Now, if you're saving for a down payment on a car or a down payment on a house or whatever, like a long-term goal, then it does make sense for you to keep it in a 32 days account or an investment account where you can't access the funds immediately. But with an emergency fund, accessibility is very important, and it's something that you really need to consider when you are choosing a savings account for your emergency fund. Towards the end of this video, I have a bonus for you, so please keep watching. So another factor that is very important, and is something that I actually had to learn the hard way, is the cost of saving. When you are looking at savings account options, one of the most important elements that you prudently have to look at when it comes to choosing a savings account is looking at how much it will cost you to open the account, because some savings accounts offer little to no interest whatsoever, but yet they charge an admin fee every single month. And this happened to me with a local bank, not gonna mention names, but I opened the account and every single month money is going out of the account. So it didn't make sense because they offered me such little interest. I don't even know if there was any interest really, but they were taking out a monthly admin fee, and that is something that didn't sit well with me. I ended up closing the account because for me it just defied or went against the goal that I had. So I had to close that account. So that is something that you really have to look at prudently when choosing a savings account, because the last thing you want to happen is for you to lose money under the pretense of saving money. It's like your bank fees exceed the monthly interest you're getting. Does it make sense? It doesn't make sense. So pay close attention to the requirements when opening a savings account. You need to scrutinize. If you need, take a magnifying glass, or what is that thing? Yeah, a magnifying glass, and read through all the requirements and make sure that you understand. And if you don't understand, ask questions. It is your birthright to ask questions. And as promised, here comes the bonus. Let's talk about a savings plan and how you can go about creating one. A savings plan is a critical tool in handling your money in order to meet short-term, medium-term, and long-term financial goals. So here's how you go about creating a savings plan. 1, you need to set a savings goal or a target. 2, you need to figure out how much you will be required to save and the time frame for you to meet that savings goal. 3, you need to figure out how much you will be earning during that period and how much you can expect to save during that period. And 4, you need to determine what expenses you can cut back on so that you can reallocate that money to your savings goal. Step number 5, you need to decide where to save. You need to decide on a place where you're going to save your money and the products available and the pros and cons attached to those savings products. So in the next video, you and I are going to be talking about debt. Thank you so much for watching this video. You know I love and appreciate you, and peace.